When you steal a car and you pass over the stolen car to your children, it makes that child a criminal as well, because it's in possession of stolen goods. And that child passes that car, or doesn't even pass that car. He sells that car to go and buy another car with the money of stolen goods. It remains a stolen good, the property you bought. With the money stolen, got from a stolen goods. You are in possession of stolen property. Return it, please. Your parents have left you a very bad name. And don't blame it on us. When I say your name, I mean them as white people. Your parents have left you a bad name. So that is the context I'm using it.
White people do not understand that thanks to their beloved ancestors, they like to call them beloved, they've inherited crime, inherited a reputation, they've inherited curses upon themselves. What you think existing in a place where literally people's blood, sweat and tears fell on, in a place where spirits have probably never rested and are still searching for rest, because they don't even have any reason to rest yet, because they don't even see justice being served. They don't see anything different happening for their children. The ancestors are still watching, still in pain, looking at the things that's going on now. As he said, dear Mr. Julius Malema said, if you are with stolen property, holding on to it tightly, you are a criminal. And it's interesting how they are so proud of these things. So proud of it. Like these things that they are basking in glory on were gotten through very, 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 very sick, demonic ways. But they are so proud.
My Lord, we're sitting here with pain, with trauma. And to be interrogated by people like this, who perpetuate the segregation, who continue to promote racism in this country. It's really unfair. Thousands of children have seen their mothers being tortured. I was young when police walked into my mother's house and she was sleeping. They took off her blankets off. Men, she was not dressed up. She was sleeping. Men took off her blankets. I live with that for the rest of my life, that some strange men came into my house and took off the blankets of my mother to search if she's not a terrorist. We are still a traumatized nation, if you don't know. And that trauma is real. And don't push us to that pain.
Black people have experienced a lot of trauma. And the unfortunate thing is that Black people haven't even had the time, the chance to heal from this said trauma from the past, because there's a continuous piling of trauma in the present time. So there isn't really any time to heal, because you can't heal from the trauma of the past, because you have to deal with the trauma that you are presently still experiencing. So what time do you get to breathe, to just exhale? Black people can't even let go because they've not even heard I'm sorry, a sincere I'm sorry that is going to come with a meaning which is the full stop on all these terrible acts, not just the words. Here I am talking about an apology. These people would rather everybody have an amnesia, because they don't even want to admit that the things that happened. I'm
going to be president of this country, whether you like it or not, and I will preside over the affairs of this country, including presiding over you. I think you must start adjusting to that reality. The sooner you do that, the less chest pains you'll have when that reality comes.
So what chest pains would result?
Racist chest pains.
Racist chest pains. The man said what he said. I just love Mr. Julius Malema. Oh my God. Let me guys know down below what your thoughts are, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
We must, and even if it's not our generation, generations to come, we must have a language that unites Africans. Like
Swahili. If Swahili can be developed and it become a continental language, and then we do away with speaking to each other in English. Because that's what colonizers did. Divided us, made sure that we don't have a common language to communicate amongst ourselves, and then we use their language to communicate so that they can hear everything we say. So we need to do away with that. If we want Africa, which will be an equal competitor with the West and America. So it is through small things that we'll realize a total freedom of Africa.